everyone, I'm Melissa here and welcome to your Melissa Moment. Hi everyone, I'm Melissa here. Welcome to your Melissa Moment. You guys, I had a little bit of free time today and I decided to head over to Value Village and just have a quick little peek. I have a few 20% off coupons that have an expiry date of December 31st of this year. So I'm trying to use up those coupons before that date. Now, I don't know if it's where you live, but where I live, they have self-serve tills at Value Village now. They still have tills that have a cashier, but they also have self-serve tills. And that's typically what I prefer to use is self-serve. I just find it more efficient than a cashier. And I like to bag my own stuff, so it works for me. But I'm curious because on self-serve tills, I can use my coupons. It asks if you have coupons and then you scan it. So even though it's printed on the coupon expires December 31st, I'm curious if it's still going to work after the 31st. So I might test that theory out, but we'll see. Anyway, I went and I picked up a couple things. First thing I found was in this box, okay? It's two decorative deer. Now, I don't know. I like deer. Don't ask me why. Most of my decorations for Christmas are either lights, trees, or deer. I've got white deer that I use in my bathroom to decorate for Christmas. These ones are like a really dark brown. These ones also have the little jingle bells around the neck. Now, this came in the original box. Typically, that's a good sign. So if something's in the original box or packaging, it typically means that the person that had it took good care of it because they kept it in the original box. Now, one thing I did notice, it was $14.99. I'll turn it around here so you can see the price. Okay, so $14.99. Now, if you look really close on the price tag, it says sold as is. Now, that's usually another telltale sign that something's wrong with it. Either something's missing or something's broken. They don't typically like you. I'm just going to double check. I just noticed there's another tag underneath the $14.99 price. How much do you want to bet it's cheaper? Let me check what it says. Hang on. I'm curious, you guys. No, it's the same, $14.99. So anyway, that's usually a telltale sign something's wrong with it. So they don't typically like you opening stuff, but I don't care. If I'm spending money on something, I want to know the condition it's in. So I did take it over. They do have kind of an area where you can test products, usually electronics. They have like a plug-in station where you can like test to make sure that the item works. So I kind of took it over there and I opened it to have a peek. Okay, so there's two deer in here. Let's start with the first one. Okay, this is the first one. Now this, how cute is this, you guys? So it's got the jingle bells. So cute. This deer is kind of a laying down deer. On first inspection, he's perfect. There's nothing wrong with him. Everything's intact. He's got his antlers. He's got his jingle bells. It looks like kind of, you see how it's white? That's just the foam from the box. That's all it is. That'll come off. It's just the foam packaging. So there's nothing wrong with it. Super cute. Super, super cute. Love, love, love him. I haven't decided if I'm going to put, I haven't decided. I might put him in our master bedroom or I might put him in our living room. I haven't decided yet, but how cute is he? So there's nothing wrong with him. The second deer, this is where the problems come in, okay? So first thing I notice, okay, come here, babe, okay. First thing I notice, we have an antler situation. The antler is broken. However, it is in the box, okay? So this is a fairly easy fix. It's fairly easy. All I need is a little bit of glue to glue that back on. So honestly, I'm not that worried about it. Okay, everything else, his ears, everything, he's got his jingle bells. That's all good. Tail is there. That's all good. Everything else is good on him. Now, if you look super close, there's a couple other issues with him. Can you guys see where the issues are? Let me turn him around for you so you can see. Do you guys see the issues? We've got two. We've got one here, and we've got one here. He obviously has a couple broken legs that someone repaired with electrical tape. Good news is you don't notice it that much because the electrical tape blends in, okay? So I have a couple solutions to this. I can take the electrical tape off, see what kind of damage we're dealing with, and either glue it, or I can take this electrical tape off and just use other electrical tape and do a better bandaging job. It's not that they did a bad one, but you can see like there's gaps and stuff, right? So it kind of stands out a little more if you look really close. But I mean, again, easy fix. Yes, it's broken, but all the pieces are here. Excuse me, I have hiccups. All the pieces are here. Shouldn't be that hard to fix. Now, they were asking $14.99. Of course, I had a coupon, you guys. You know me by now, right? Coupon queen, hello. So yes, I got a discount on him anyway. He's still super cute. I know for a fact, deer like this, they're not cheap, you guys. They're not cheap. They're expensive. And they were just too cute to leave there. So I did pick them up. I'm okay with fixing him. So that is what I got. Even with the broken legs, he can bear weight. You can still set him up and everything. Look how adorable. I just love them. I think they're absolutely adorable. Love, love, love. They will be fixed. Now, if you're wondering what they're made out of, I honestly don't know. I don't think it says. They're not glass. They're not ceramic. But if you can kind of see on the inside of his antler there, it's like a hard resin, maybe. Now, obviously, it is breakable because he's broken, but I don't know how to describe it. Like, it almost feels like plastic, but I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. So anyway, that is easy to fix. I'm glad I picked those up. I also got a couple other things. Now, I went through the whole, how am I doing on time here? I got places to be, guys. I went through the whole place. I really wanted to look through clothes. I really did, but I'm still being stubborn on the fact that they don't have change rooms, and they won't let you go in the bathroom to try clothes on. So I kind of bypassed the clothes. I did have a quick look through the dress section just in case, but I bypassed it. I was just like, no, it's not worth my time. So I did look through the whole store. I'm trying to be more selective with what I buy. This is all going to come into play with my New Year's resolution, which we will talk about in another video. But I'm trying to be a little more selective. I've kind of circled back to an addiction, and that's books. I've decided I want to do more reading. I used to love to read. I still do. I don't seem to have the time for it as much, but I'm going to make the time. I have these beautiful bookshelves now. I have a place to put books. So I did look through the book section. Now, there's a few authors that I absolutely love. Here's my little receipt. Now the books, they have their own system with pricing of books. And now because of the self-serve tills, they have priced each book individually now, which actually I'm kind of okay with because it was always a pain in the butt to find a book, and then the way they had their price structure was they had a sign, and if the original Canadian price was between this and this, the Value Village price was this. And you literally have to find the price on the book and then look at the little chart and figure out how much it is. And then if there isn't a price on the book, you have no idea, or if there's only a US price. It was a whole thing. So now every single book is priced. I kind of prefer that, to be honest with you. It just makes things a lot easier. Most hardcover books are around $6. Most paperback books are around $5. It really depends. This book is the first one that kind of caught my attention. It's called A Monster Calls by Patrick Ness. I'm not familiar with the book or the author, but it's a very heavy book, and it's also a special collector's edition, which those always intrigue me. This one was $5.99. The original price was $30. It's in really good condition, to be honest with you. And I'll just kind of show you the inside of it. So I don't know if this was in the adult section, but it looks to me like it might be a young reader book, just the way that it's like written. It does also have like pictures and stuff in it, which also makes me think it's a young reader book. I honestly don't know. I was gonna put it back, but I just kept coming back to it. There's something about it that intrigues me. So we're gonna read it and find out. And then at the back of it, they go through a whole thing like about the screenplay and stuff. So I'm guessing this was a movie. I honestly don't know. But then, yeah, like they have photos that looks like it's from a movie, and they talk about, yeah, like, you guys, this is Sigourney Weaver. Okay, Sigourney Weaver obviously was in this movie. So I'm interested because it seems kind of spooky and scary, and I'm all about spooky and scary. So I'm interested to read it and see what it's all about. Have you guys, A Monster Calls, are you familiar with that one? Let me know, because it's new to me. So I picked that up. And like I said, I was going to put it back a couple times. I was going to put it back. But just something about it, I was like, no, I need this book. I don't know why. Then I love Stephen King. I have a lot of Stephen King books, but there's so many I don't have. Typically, I like to try to keep hardcover books. I like hardcover books, but I mean, I'm okay with paperbacks if I have to. So the first Stephen King book I found is called If It Bleeds. Now, this is a newer Stephen King book, like within the last 5-6 years, I guess. I honestly don't remember when, but I do remember maybe only a couple years. I do remember seeing this book and wanting it, but I didn't want to pay full price for it. $5.99, again, was the price on this one. The cover is a little banged up here. It's kind of got a little issues on it, on the dust jacket, but that's fine. Again, this was regular $40 hardcover. The book itself, though, minus the cover, is in excellent condition. So we'll see. I don't know. If It Bleeds. Have you read this one? I think this is this a bunch of short stories? I honestly don't know. I'm not sure. But anyway, we got Stephen King, If It Bleeds. Give that a go. Speaking of Stephen King, 2 more Stephen King books. Unfortunately, these are paperbacks, but that's fine. This one is called End of Watch. This is a paperback, but you guys, it is in excellent condition. This one was $4.99. You can always tell this is the spine of the book, okay? Usually with paperbacks, people crack the spine because they open it and then they do one of these where they like, and you can literally hear the spine crack. Drives me nuts. I used to manage a bookstore for 8 years. Drives me nuts when people crack the spine. This one is not. This one's intact. You also get those lines down the spine and stuff. If it's bad enough, pages will start falling out. It's a whole thing. The spine is intact, which tells me either nobody read it or whoever read it was very careful with it. And you can even tell, like, looking around the edges. Like it feels new. You know what I mean? Like when a book has been read, it feels different. It's a feeling. I don't know how to describe it. But End of Watch, I have no idea when this book came out. All I know is I don't have it because I've never heard of it before. But I'm excited to read it. Another one is called Finders Keepers. This is another one. I get the feeling that these came from the same person because this is the same as the other one. Excellent condition, feels brand new, spine is intact, also $5. Excellent condition. It honestly, I don't think it was read. It doesn't feel like it was read at all. Again, never heard of Finders Keepers, but I'm a fan of Stephen King, so we're going to give that one a go as well. One more book that I came across. This one is called The Devil's Cold Dish, a Mystery. This one is by Eleanor Coons. Not familiar with her at all. This one was $5.99. I'm not familiar. It says here, author of A Simple Murder, winner of the Mystery Writers of America First Crime Novel Award. So obviously this writer won some awards. This one's hardcover. It's in excellent condition as well. You can just tell that, again, either never read or read with care. This one is all about not necessarily the Salem witch trials, but it does touch on witchcraft and Salem. I think this was actually in Salem is where it's written, but interesting. So we're going to give that a go as well. I definitely want to get back into reading. We're into winter here now. Obviously, I'm not going out and walking and doing fun summer stuff that much right now. So I got some books. So this can be a slippery slope for me, you guys, because I am a book lover through and through. I have a habit of buying books, but not reading books. So we got to start reading books. So my rule for myself right now is I am not allowed to buy another book until I start reading the books I have. So I will pick up either one of these or one of the other ones I have, and I will start reading before I'm allowed to buy any more. I'm excited, though, that I got some new Stephen King books, that's for sure. Of course, in the perfect world, I would love to own every single Stephen King book ever written. That's a lot because he has written a lot. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Let me know, do you guys have a favorite author? Is there an author you guys really think I should look at? I prefer mysteries, horror. Those are the kind of books I like. Honestly, I'm not into romance. Sorry, guys. Those of you who are, I'm not really into romance books. I'm not really into sci-fi books. It's got to be like a mystery or a horror or a psychological thriller. Those are the books that I love. Those are also the kind of movies I love and the kind of shows I love. Like, that's kind of my thing. So if you guys are into that, let me know if there's an author or a book that I should be reading. I'm a little out of touch with authors right now because it's been years since I worked in a bookstore. So I used to know everything about every single book that ever came out. Now, not so much. So let me know who your favorites are, what I should be reading. Let me know if you're a Stephen King fan as well, because we have something in common and I think we should be best friends. So thank you guys so much for watching this quick little video. We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.